got an exclusive interview right now live with Marz Ferrer. You there?
Yes, I'm here.
She is here. Marz, what's good?
Man, this West Coast time is killing me. That's what's good.
I know, you got to get used to it. You're going to be out here in a couple days.
That's sick.
So have you guys been to the West Coast before?
No, I haven't at all.
Dang,
My
that's
first
crazy.
time.
So you guys coming out this weekend. Really excited to have you. Going to be in LA, going to be at that Social Club Christmas. What's that going to be like?
It's going to be insane. I know that much.
Because we have Social Club coming to Vegas on Friday. They're going to be out there in LA with you on Saturday. We've seen Social Club before. Have you guys performed together before?
No, we've never performed together.
So this is going to be your first time performing together. It's going to be a crazy show. Like, we're actually going to California just to see you, because we're already seeing them in Vegas on Friday. So we're actually driving to LA. It's only a 4-hour drive, but we're going to be driving to LA just to see Marz. We're really excited about that.
That's right.
I mean, but who else are you going to drive for? Come on.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? There's no one else to drive for out there. We're going to bring DJ 12, KIDD. Who else is going to go? You going, Lex?
I mean, hey, I'll get in there. You know what I'm saying? Chill
I'll
out.
get in there.
There you go.
Bring some donuts.
Bring them donuts.
She is now.
Road trip. But it's going to be dope. It's going to be really dope. We're excited to, have you coming out to our side of the coast. So that's why we wanted to get you on so late, so you get used to the time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Exactly. So, Blur just dropped last week. It's been 7 days. Tell us about the response and just give us a quick overview of what this album's about.
Man, the response has been great. I hit 12 on the iTunes charts, which I was not even expecting at all. So, be completely independent, like totally independent. Everything is in-house. Like, just the fact that I'm even on the charts or anything is pretty amazing. So that blew me away. I'm still like, it's all surreal to me right now.
Yeah.
So, but I guess the album's about, I would say there's no like overall theme on the whole project. Blur, the title track though, is basically it's about it's Blur in a positive sense. And it's like not fully understanding love. And I mean, like, those of you who don't know, but you're going to know now, like, I'm married. So, like, my love for my husband when we was dating is totally different 6 years in now in marriage, you know? So it's like one of those things when you look at a picture and you see the details and stuff like that up close, but when you take a step back, you can see the broader picture of it. And so basically Blur is that, like, that getting caught up in that almost, I guess you would say, like that honeymoon stage. Like everything's moving fast. Everything is just, growing, getting to know each other, but not fully understanding it, but enjoying it, you know? So.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's featuring my man, Jay Givens. What made you get him on that track with you?
You know what? Honestly, I couldn't see anybody else on it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's such a cool cat. I mean, I had the pleasure of being on their East Coast tour with them. So, the Crimson tour, and, we got to know each other and stuff. And, like, he's just an amazing guy. And I was like, you know what? When we made the song, we were like, we got to get Givens on this. Like, it felt right, you know? And then we gave it to him, and he was just like, oh my God, I have to be on this.
Yeah, he killed that verse too. So tell us about some of your other features. You're featuring, I can't even pronounce her name, so I'm not even going to try. I'll let you do that. So tell us about them. I've never heard of them before. So are these people that you actually know personally, or did you just kind of find them for this project?
Let me think. Okay, so Street Clothes, I have Volley on it. He is... he's just I think he's an amazing artist. He is actually a secular hip-hop artist. I mean, he's worked with, I guess you would say, like, Jay-Z's camp and Cole and J. Cole and stuff like that. And so I just came across his music. I'm a fan of him, and I'm a fan of his, and I just hit him up. Basically, we just hit him up, and we were like, hey, you know, we're fans. How are you? Blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, we just started corresponding back to back. Social media was a great bridge in it. And then, so then we just started talking, and then we did the track, and then we were like, you know, who would be really dope with this? And so we, like, shot it over to him, and he loved it. And so it was very simple. I mean, nothing was, like, really pulling teeth to. Everything happened very organically, as I can say. Yeah. And then the other one I have, All Right, is with L.A.
L.A., that's how you pronounce it, right?
Yes. Yeah, I know. I had to ask him, too. So L.A. is, he's done a few things. He's actually, I think I met him through Stazzy. And so we spoke and just developed like a relationship for a while. And he's been quite on a few projects. Like he was on Social Club's last project and stuff like that. So anyway, so we were just talking it up, and then I had this song, and I was like, you know, like basically everything was organic. It was like, man, this would be really good if we had a rapper here. And I was like, I had someone perfect for it. And so like I hit him up, and he was like, sure, of course, you know, whatever. So, you know, like that. Of course, they're all like, well, I'm going to get a feature back. So
hey, that's how it works, right?
Exactly.
And yeah, Street Clothes, that's one of my favorite songs on there. Explain that song to us a little bit.
Street Clothes. Street Clothes, I actually wrote the chorus. Actually, I think I was like washing dishes or something. And so I just came up with this chorus, and then my husband, who's also my producer, he came home, and I was like, I think I have a chorus. And then I sang it to him, and then he just was like, oh, this is great, I love the melody. And then he just started putting drums to it and getting the tempo and whatever. But honestly, like, it's definitely for the when I say it's like a New York song or the tri-state song, and it's like in to be in New York, like, you know, we constantly are, and I guess any big city you can really put it to, but it's that constant like grinding and hustling and trying to survive, and like, you know, New York is definitely not the cheapest place to live, so you have to work to survive, and it's that burdensome, like, you know, like I don't get to enjoy New York City like tourists do, you know, like, and they go to all these fun spots. No, I don't. Like, I work really hard, and I go home and I sleep, unless I'm on the radio with you guys.
Then you're wide awake, West Coast time, throw the dubs up.
Exactly.
That's
so, but, you know, so, and it's like, it's that wanting to, but then you have those rare moments when you can have a break and then actually enjoy the city that you're living in, and enjoy your passions and stuff. And so for us, it's like a personal song because we don't do music full time. We would love to, but we're not there yet. So it's like we hustle, we grind in our day jobs, and then we come home and we hustle, almost like music is like our night job, but it's our passion.
Yeah.
So that song is like just actually being in our street clothes, like taking off your mental uniform and like relaxing and being who you really are.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
That.
Now, how is that? You said, you know, you can just get a melody in your head, and your husband is one of your producers. So how easy is that when you get a melody like that? He can just go in there and start making some music to it.
Listen. Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes. And sometimes it's hard. We've grown a lot together. When we first, that was my pickup line to get his number. It was like, hey, let's put your number in my phone so we can do music together.
Hey, that's a good line. It works.
It works, though.
I've used that before.
Okay.
But so we tried to do music when we were dating and stuff, and it was terrible. It was like the worst thing you ever heard in your life. So,
dang.
And so it wasn't until we finally caught our niche. Actually, our niche was with a song that's actually on this project. It's Take Me Away.
Okay.
And that was the first song that we did together that sounded good. Like, and what happened is my husband's a hip-hop head, and so he would give me, like, these fully produced hip-hop beats, and I'm obviously not. I'm very alternative. Yeah. And so I couldn't flow with it. Like, the synths were, dictating a melody and stuff like that. So he gave me this one track that was bare. It was just a sample, an 808, nothing much on it. And I was able to flow over it, and then that's how we did the song Take Me Away. And then it, like, made sense, Like, I think we both were overcooking it.
Yeah.
And so by the time we gave it to each other, it was a done meal, So this was like, we keep it at its raw state. And so that's how we found our niche. And that actually is my wedding vows that I wrote to him.
Oh, wow.
As my song. So that's that song. And so it came like as we were getting married. So everything was falling into place. So we revamped it, of course, and now it's on this project.
That's awesome. That's awesome right there.
I need to note that for when I get married.
Do that, kid. Hey, kid, you need to slow down, though, man. You're too young. Like, wait 10 years before you get married.
Yeah, it's going to be more than 10 years, bro.
More than 10?
Yeah.
Listen, take your time. It's not easy.
Yeah. Listen to Marz.
I'm listening.
He's
taking
listening.
notes. I'm about to do that little thing, though, like write a song.
Yeah.
Use that as my wedding vows.
Give kids some more marriage advice, Marz.
Don't play me, man.
Oh, man. Stop it. He's like 15. Leave him alone.
I actually have a question for you, though. Marz?
Uh-huh.
You have a very distinctive and unique voice, and I think it's dope. And I just wanted to know, just as a singer and, as far as the process goes, there's a lot of people that you become influenced by, and I wanted to know, like, who were your influences that helped you develop the singer that you are today?
Oh, man. Too many. My influence come from so many different places. I think what really helped develop my voice, though, is a friend of mine. His name is Aswan North, and he's the lead singer in Paper Tongues. But I was his intern at one point when I was younger, like 10 years ago. And he's very unorthodox, and he was like teaching me, I guess, like vocal lessons and stuff. And what he had me do was take an artist that he would give me and have me learn a song from that artist and to mimic the artist, not sound like Marz doing a cover song. It was like mimic my voice, my breath, like how to control their voice, like how they did their vibratos, like everything. Totally changed my pitch, my tone, and just totally mimic them to the T that actually sounds like that artist. And then after I did that, I think he gave me about like 5 or 6 different artists to do that with. And then after that, then he was like, take the skills that they use, but then put your own tone to it. And so that was my unorthodox vocal lesson. But apparently it's working because everybody likes my voice. So. But as of now, though, I do listen to Florence and the Machine, like a lot of European artists. I like definitely Coldplay, like Chris Martin. Oh, gosh, his voice, I would die. And Lord, I do like Lord and stuff like that. So, I mean, I still listen to a lot of people, and I still try to, like, take little techniques that people do, constantly evolving. So I think that would be my biggest advice. Constantly evolve. Don't stay. Get a signature, but evolve. That's my advice.
That's good.
Tight. I wanted to ask you, like, how was your experience being that, like, you did so many collaborations and you worked with other artists before, like, your debut? Like, how was, like, that experience working with different artists, especially on the platform that, like, those artists had? Like, how was that? How was it doing that?
Doing my features, I mean, it was fun. It was definitely different and extremely overwhelming because it just, it was definitely like a snowball effect. Like, it was just like, they got wind of me somehow. And after that, next thing I know, like, all these people that I actually listened to or bought their projects and stuff like that are hitting me up, and they're like, hey, would you want to be on the track? And I'm like, hell yeah, I want to be on the track. Oh, wait. If I'm not allowed to say that, then you can edit it out.
No, you can say that. We say a lot worse on here sometimes.
That's tight, though.
But of course, you got to play it cool, though. I'm like, oh, yeah, let me just check my schedule. But let me talk to my team about it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Let me check with my manager to make sure it's okay.
Exactly. Meanwhile, I'm fanning out. But I'm like, oh, my God, you don't feel like you want to be on this track. Like,
That's awesome.
so, I mean, but it was fun, though. It definitely was fun. A lot of Google Hangouts, and so that's always fun. But, it was good. It was a good experience, so.
Now, with that experience doing features, are you kind of over that now that you got that experience? Is it something where you want to kind of fall back off of, especially just doing hip-hop all the time? You know what I'm saying? You're being featured on just hip-hop, but you're not necessarily hip-hop. Is that something you want to fall back off of so you don't become, I think we talked last time with you don't end up becoming just the girl that's on the hip-hop artist hooks all the time, you know what I'm saying?
The feature girl. Yeah, no, I definitely want to take time. I'm already, like, mentally preparing myself for, I guess, the next project and stuff like that. And I think this project took way longer than it should have, to be honest, because of the features, because everybody has a deadline and it's always needed to be done by yesterday. So, so in that sense, like, I kind of want to, like, pace things out better or plan better. So I think I'll fall back a little bit, in that sense.
So
I don't know.
Is the next project going to be a full-length project?
Yes.
Okay.
It's looking that way. Yes.
Because now I could put both EPs together and I actually got a full-length CD in my car of Marz. You know what I'm saying? Really excited about that.
Yeah, that's tight.
Aw, yay.
So now, on this project, did you work with just your team of producers, or was there any outside production that you worked with?
This project was mainly my team, but I guess you could say grafted into my team. We really hooked up with Juice, Big Juice, Alex Hitchens, and so he's part of the team now. Even if he doesn't know it, he knows it now. So he's definitely grafted in, and then we worked with Chris Morgan and Daniel Steele. I know he helped out a bit, and then Incredible is done by Alex Medina and Juice. So
dope. Big shout out to my man D Steele.
That fool.
Hey, he's one of my favorite producers right now.
He's real.
Oh no, he's insane.
Yeah.
He's totally insane.
He's so dope.
But if you make him grilled cheese, then he helps out with a track. So all those artists know that.
Just some grilled cheese.
That's it.
I'm gonna text him. Hey, you need grilled cheese.
I'm gonna give him a
bro?
grilled cheese. For real. Give D Steele some grilled cheese.
Now. Yo,
hit him up.
I'm gonna have mad grilled cheese in the bale.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up because
I might do that right now.
I offered him a lot more money than just grilled cheese for the new Speak Live Radio intro for next season.
That's it. Just give him some grilled cheese.
Okay, that's good right there.
I'm gonna tell him that Marz told me.
Hey, we all need to text him at the same exact time, though.
Yes, do it. Send him grilled cheese pictures on Instagram.
That's funny. So, you're talking about you're independent. You've done all this, the whole album, independent, and you still got number 12 on the charts. So, is that something you want to keep doing, is staying independent, or with this project and with future projects, is it something where now you want to start looking maybe to get on a label, or just keep doing independent?
No, I think I'm looking to get on a label. I mean, it always helps to have the machine behind you.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, being independent is difficult. I mean, it's rewarding, but because you're definitely, you know, working your own fields, I guess you can say. Like, so when you do have a rewarding project, it's great, but it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in there. So I think I would look for a label now moving forward. So, I mean, I'm open to anything, I guess you could say.
We had Thizzle on about 2 months ago, I believe, and he was saying that somebody needs to sign you right away. I mean, he was really adamant about that.
Speaking Grammys over your life and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll receive it.
Yeah, Thizzle was going crazy over you, so I you know, if that's what you want, we'll definitely be praying for that you'll find the right label to get connected with, because you definitely need to be signed. I mean, I really believe that, and I didn't know if that was something you just wanted to stay independent. I know some people want to, just to have full creative control and control of everything else, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll be praying for that.
Yeah, definitely. You know what it is? I feel like myself personally and my team, like, we're too much of an artist, you know, like the business and the marketing ploys and stuff like that, like that doesn't do it for me. That stresses me out. Yeah. So yeah. I kind of just create, sing, write, do all that stuff, you know, but the business aspect of it, and I feel like it kind of taints and hinders the art for me. I mean, a lot of people like it, like Social Club, they love that aspect of it, and I think it motivates them even more. But for me, it's like it taints me, because then it has me second guessing my art. You know, like it just brings a whole new light that I don't want in there. So
now, I'm a big fan of not all of these singing shows. I like The Voice. The Voice is my favorite show, and they actually had the finale tonight, I believe. I missed it because we're on live with you. But
no, sorry.
I'm glad. You know, I'd rather be on with Marz than watching the finale of The Voice. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Because I got Hulu. I got Hulu. I can catch it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
You want to know something funny? I actually tried out for The Voice.
And see, that's what I was gonna ask. How do you feel about those shows? And have you ever tried out? And would you try to get on those?
I did try out for The Voice, but I didn't make it, obviously.
Now, what season did you try out for?
Oh, I don't even remember. It was a few years ago, so it was.
Man, how did you not make it?
Right.
I don't know. Nobody in my room made it, so I didn't feel that bad.
Now, did you get to actually get up there and sing in front of them? How's that process?
No, I didn't even make it that far.
Wow.
I didn't even make it to, like, I don't know, not even the first round, like the not on the camera auditions, like
wow.
The ones way before then, they didn't even make the cut. So,
man, well, you need to try it again. That's a shame.
That's crazy. I have another question about your EP. Can you hear me? Everything good? So on Twitter, right? I see that you answer a lot of questions and stuff. A lot of fans and stuff, they're asking you about the EP and stuff like that. And I believe you mentioned that some of your songs are that you wrote like right on the spot, and some of your songs you've had for like 10 years. So I wanted you to kind of elaborate on the writing process of your EP. What was that like?
Oh man, good question. My writing process, it varied. Like I said, like some of them was on spot. Like if I call it my Jay-Z moment. Like if the beat moves me, like it tugs on something, and I'll just start writing there on the side. Writing with me is not glamorous, so usually like my head is in my lap. I have a notebook and pen. That's it. Like it's not a very pretty thing to look at. It's not fun. I would never videotape it, but. It isn't. Like, I see all these other artists doing it, and they're, like, singing melodies, and everything they sing is perfect, and then they just start writing, and, like, no, it's not that great with me. Like, I have to think about it, and, you know, stuff. And then some stuff I just wrote, like, about 10 years ago. Like, actually, Free Indeed, the last song on the project. I wrote that when I was, like, 19 years old or so. and
Wow.
and it's just getting fully produced. A lot of my stuff though, like for instance, Free and D, like I wrote that on an acoustic guitar, and it was just me and acoustic guitar in my hippie days. And then obviously now that I have a team, and so they revamped it and produced it out, and so it sounds way better now than it did on the guitar.
Now, what's that like? What's that like writing a song that long ago and then like finally having it come out and be fully produced and put out?
It's very intimidating, and it's hard and good all at the same time because, you know, like at some point, sometimes I'm like, but I like the way I did it originally, and sometimes I just have to like step out of it or step out of myself, and I remember like what's going to make it go to the next level, you know, opposed to like my pride because I think it sounds better the way I originally wrote it, you know?
Exactly.
So it's a very humbling and stretching experience, but then, you know, it's a good product at the end. So it's not easy, but it's worth it, you know?
It's awesome. So let everybody know where they can get this new EP.
You can get it on iTunes and Amazon and Google Play. And if you come to my show, then you can get an actual physical copy of it. And I'll sign it. So there you go.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna go get my signed
You're
CD.
gonna get that signed.
You better, shoot.
Go get that, kid. So we're gonna see you. We're gonna see you this Saturday, and we're excited. DJ 12's excited. You can't see his face over there, but he's really excited too. And I saw a clip on your Instagram. You look like you get pretty wild on stage.
Yeah, that was intense.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
damn.
I was a little
Yeah.
intimidated by that.
I don't know what happened. My Sasha Fierce moment. That's what it was.
Uh-oh. That's awesome. Well, we really look forward to seeing you live this Saturday at the Vault in Orange, California, LA area.
Yay!
So Social Club Christmas, it's going to be dope. And we're going to get into
It
that
is.
song Blur, Marz Ferrer featuring Jay Givens. And, yo, it's an honor to have you on the show once again. And thanks for
Aw.
calling in so late. Now you can go to bed. Tell Gabe to go to bed. You know what I'm saying?
Go night-night.
But,
Yes, oh my goodness.
oh, night.
I know I need a pack for the show.
Oh, yeah, you got to start packing. You guys coming out soon, right? In a couple days. You going to LA?
Yes.
Well, cool.
Yeah, I'll be there in 2 days. So if you guys want to hang out with me, you should hit me up.
Okay, well, we're in Vegas, so, you know, we're 4 hours away, but we'll figure it out.
All right.
It's worth the 4 hours.
It's
Kwon.
worth the 4 hours. We're driving out there
Yeah.
on Saturday.
Yeah.
It's only 4.
Yes.
If I wasn't hosting the show
Yeah.
Friday, I'll probably just go to the LA one, hang out with Jay for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Hang out with all Jay's videographers and photographers that he got, you
And
know what I'm saying?
Instagrams.
And Instagrams. Just Instagram all day.
Don't do that.
Now, are
I've
you,
been on those days.
Marz, are you a big Instagrammer?
I am.
Dope.
I have an
just wanted to
Instagram ID in my arm.
ask that. Well, we're going to have to go out in Cali and Instagram. All of us, you know what I'm saying?
It's
Kid,
too hard.
Jay.
It's too hard, man. I try. It's not for me.
Givens is a professional Instagrammer.
Like, really?
He gets me so mad though, and I tell him all the time. Like, I always text him, and I'm like, "Oh, I hate you with your pictures."
Hey, and you know who else is getting really good is DJ Effecto.
Effecto.
His stuff is
I know. They have they should do like an Instagram tutorial class out there.
Instagram tutorial class.
Instagram.
The Humble Beast Instagram Awards.
Yes.
Sponsored by Daniel
Forget the
Steele.
Grammys. Let's do an Instagram award.
Sponsored by Daniel Steele
Grilled cheese free.
cheese sandwiches.
He texted me back.
Did he text you back? What'd he say?
He said, LOL, nah, man.
So you can't just send him a grilled cheese, but he does like
That's it. It works for me. That's all I gotta
works for
say.
Marz.
It works for me.
I'm going to keep trying.
I'm the grilled cheese master. That's what it is.
All right. Hey, making some grilled cheese in Cali then.
All right. I got you.
All right.
I got you.
We'll be expecting that. Yo, Marz, once again, thanks for hitting us up. And what's your website once again?
It's MarzFerrer.com.
MarzFerrer.com. Go get it. And you can get the Grave Clothes and Wedding Garments EP. A lot of people don't even know you have a original first EP. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people have been saying this is your debut EP, which we actually found you off of that first EP. So get
I know
that
you
one.
You guys do your homework. You know your thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's how we do it here at Speak Life. You know what I'm saying? All right, well, go to bed. You're getting delirious.
I know.
And we're going to jump into Blur with Marz Ferrer featuring Jay Gibbons, and we'll see you in Cali on Saturday.
All right. Thanks, guys. This is awesome.
You're welcome.
All right, bye.
Bye. Marz Ferrer, Blur right here. Featuring Jay Gibbons. Speak Life Radio, GorillaCross.com, JamTheHype.com, and SpeakLifeRadio.com.